And I believe we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Life Behind the Growth from Real Life to Real Success. And thank you so much for joining us today. For those who are new here, my name is Antora. By profession, I'm a medical esthetician. And today, I'm a full time digital business mentor, guiding people to start and grow online business from the comfort of their home. If you are watching live today or later, please let us know where you are watching us from and stay till the end. It might open some doors for you. And today we have a very, very gorgeous woman who balancing career, family, and personal growth beautifully. Everyone, please help me welcome our special guest, Daisy, joining us from Toronto, Canada. She's a dedicated banking professional and a proud mom of three, and someone who is now also helping others building income online globally. So let's give her a big heart on the comment section and welcome her. Hi, Daisy.
Hi, namaste, namaste, namaste. Hello and hola, guys. My name is Daisy. She already introduced me the full point. Like, that was perfect. I don't think I need any more introduction from my side anymore.
Oh, you do. you
Yeah.
have to you have to give like a full introduction of yourself. I just said a little bit. So tell
Okay.
us a little bit more about you.
Absolutely. Like Antora said, my name is Daisy, and I live in Toronto, Canada. Actually, not too far from you, right? So I still need to come eat
Yes,
that.
right. You have to come for Fuchka, yes.
Yeah.
I
So
still have it if you want.
absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, I work 9 to 5 job. I'm banking professional day by day and digital entrepreneur by night. So this is when my actually business starts after my 9 to 5 finishes. And I'm actually literally today was my work day, as in physically go to work day. So I just came back, and as soon as I came back, saying, "Oh my God, it's time to sign into my business," and I was committed hour today, so I just signed in for this. So yeah, I am mom of three, and I'm sure a lot of question will come in a bit about how all these things is happening. I'll definitely give answer in there.
So, I already asked you pretty much. You already give the all this information, but you already said what's your career before knowing about the digital business. But what really inspired you to start this business?
Okay, so going towards with the whole question, I have a very different perspective answer I'm going to give you, right?
No
So
problem.
my life before digital marketing business, before starting the business was different. It was really different. I have been always a very busy person. I love to be busy. I'm very adventurous, and in a way, how our parents taught us to go to school, get a job, get married, have kids, and everything, yada yada. I did all that, checked off every single, checklist. I
Traffic
did all that. Absolutely,
always,
paragraph. I did all that, right?
following
And
the
I
structure.
really, absolutely, and I really thought that I was done. I thought I was done, but I guess not, because just while sitting, after I had 3 kids, back to back mat leave, I went back to work, and I started feeling how I went back from mat leave. It's kind of hard to say this because you don't, by staying home, you're losing your self confidence. You're stepping out in the market thinking like with that lost self confidence, trying to build yourself up, right? And then moving forward. Although I was very high performer, and I've had like 10 plus promotion throughout my 17 years of banking career within the same organization. I'm well renowned and stuff, but it's still hard to rise, coming back, pausing your career and then going back, and you literally feel like you are just a number. And even the 10 plus promotions that I've had throughout the career time, what I've realized later on now, at that time, I did not realize any of that, mind you. So, like, coming now after being a mom, like, taking on life with different perspective, what I
Yeah.
started realizing that I was just a number. Like, you go to a new manager, you're starting your career over all over again. Every time, that every promotion step that you take, it's still you're starting from the scratch.
Yes.
So it's no different than you actually going out of the organization and starting work somewhere. But
Mm.
within the organization, it's literally the same. Your worth, you have to prove your self-worth again and again every single time. So I started realizing that. And just the other thing that started coming in my mind as I became a mother is, again, what if something happens to me? What if something happens to him? Like, if my, the payment, the salary that I'm getting right now, it actually literally just goes towards the mortgage,
Yeah.
right? So his salary is going towards our household payments and stuff, right? So if anything happens to any of us, we don't, how do we replace this income? So is it either like in a road, or like what's gonna happen? Like, those thoughts like really started coming. Yes, I do have like rainy day money saved up, but like for how long? Right? Because then you have like three kids, you have parents, you have the whole household to run. These were the thinking that really started like really kind of hitting somewhere in my heart, and then it just kind of knocked me out of like the comfort zone of, no, this is not enough. And plus the routine life that I've had, now get up in the morning, do the whole kids thing, and then like send them off to school, and you start your work, and then like evening time hits, like cook and stuff, like finish all your household errands and stuff, like everything that you need to do, and then like rush rush rush, put them to bed. Like, it's like life on repeat every single day. So yeah, that's what actually inspired me to start something new, something do like, for me, for my family, like for the routine that I wanted to break out of my own life. That's for me, so business, and for the family, sustainable income. So that was another factor for me to start this business actually.
That's amazing. It's very inspiring because, there are a lot of people out there, they don't realize like how important to have a plan B, They don't think deeply like that. They're like, "Oh, I'm getting my paycheck today. It's fine, I'm going to be fine. My husband's there." But life doesn't warn you before any change happens, especially when you have kids. You always have to be, you're walking on an eggshell with anything, especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck, especially if you're actually working for somebody. Your life is not predictable when it comes to that.
Mhm.
So it's amazing that you took that step, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of mom like that. There's a lot of people that actually watching from sidelines, and they keep thinking that they want to do something like that, but it's just a thing like they want somebody to push them, but you always have to push yourself. Nobody gonna come and do it for you.
Correct.
So, all right, we're gonna go to the next question. What doubts or fears did you have before starting, and how did you push past them?
uh, a biggest doubt that I had, mom of three,
Mhm.
working 9 to 5, I already don't have time at all. So how will I give like the managed time to like do something like totally new that I don't know of, right? But actually, when I want to, how I got to know this business, first of all, I have to start with that is my coach, who actually, through who I came into this business, who I understand anything from, is um, I've known her before this business, since like 2012, I would say. And I've known her financial condition and everything. So first thing, I already know that it's not any scam or anything like online, because it's a trustable person that I already know, right? So that was easy thing for me. So when I went to see her husband, because he had broken his hand, so I just actually just went to see him, and just because she was signing some checks, I just got curious and just asked. It was just a conversation, and but it actually happened to be at the time when I was feeling the feeling of I needed to do something, just not rely on that income. I think, when you are thinking in something in your head, when what do I do? What do I do? Area, and then they, maybe it's manifestation, maybe whatever is happening, it was just the universe calling that I those things had to happen, that I went reach her home out of nowhere. And then you just me asking that question to her, and then she just showing the amazing amount of money, like, those checks, and I'm just like, okay, I can do this. I think it was just all meant to be, at the same time, right? So,
That's
but anyways, the first that doubt that I also put it towards her, like, I see that I can do this business because it really sounds like, something that I can do, and I would love it too. I would enjoy it because I have no brainer for business. I'm sorry, I come from the banking background. My parents were, banker, in the as a manager back home. Like, they've worked in bank all their life. My family doesn't come from the business background. I have no idea about business, but because everything is already inside the box, like, everything is provided for us, all we have to do is just follow the system. So that's what makes it easy. So I knew right away that I could do it, right? But where do I get that time from? I already don't have time even to, like, go out with the kids to, like, to participate in some kind of, like, their, activities. We haven't put any kids to any activities. First, because we don't really believe in the activities. The life essential is fine, right? But not the other kind of activities that you're just rushing, rushing, rushing all the time in life. We are already rushing, so they don't need any more of the rushing, right? So
mm,
that's what our belief is. And so where would I get that time? So that's what happened. So that's what took me a bit of time to even, like, sign up and go move forward with it. But once I said, you know what, whatever. Let me just sign up. Let me
do it.
whatever happens. And then it's not like there's any target to meet. It's not like I've worked in call center before, by the way. Back home when I started my first career job, I worked in call center. I know the target, the pressure that everything comes along with. And even in Canada, I when I started my corporate, job, I started from call center. So from the scratch, building my, the rank ladder, everything up till where I am today. So I know the pressure what comes with the call center and the sales, let's just say, right? But in here, I understood that there was no pressure, no, like, it was on my own time. If I give it, it's me. If I don't give it, it's me. It's my business.
Yes.
That's what I understood. That's what made it kind of, you know, uh, doubt, to go away. And then I said, I'll just see whatever happens. And I just, started. But once I started, man, I'm unstoppable now. I manage time somehow. It just, like, comes out from left, right, and center. Like, I do have time all the time now.
Because you feel it, right? Like you love it. You have to love something. It's like people love scrolling on other people's reel. People love binging on shows. They figure out time for that, but ask them to watch a 20 minutes webinar, they don't have time because they don't want to do it, right? So it's
Exactly.
always like time. When people give an excuse of time, I feel like you have 24 hours, I have 24 hours, all those billionaires also have 24 hours, and if they can make it, you can make it too, so it's not it's just time management. You
Yeah.
just have to figure out, you just have to find your way to do something. That's about it. And like you said, like when you saw and it meant to happen, it's same thing happened to me. Like I just felt like it meant to happen because I was going through those ups and downs with like my full time I couldn't do properly, and my husband also lost his job around that time too. I like in a normal like sense of mind, if you tell anybody like, oh, you want to join a business and your husband doesn't even have a job and you can't even do full-time work anymore, are you nuts? Are you eating? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you gonna spend all that money? But I know I believe in myself, and when I saw that, and I was just praying like, God, please give me something that I know I can do it from home, and I can it like it can work for me. Cause I just want to make sure that I can take care of myself. I can take care of, everything else or whatever. So all this thing, I just feel like the prayer came true. Like that, it just popped up from nowhere while I was looking for it. When I was looking for something, second
Mhm.
thing, second thought, or a plan B, right? It popped up. So that's how I just feel like sometimes when you see an opportunity, sometimes if something keep coming in front of you, it's a sign.
Mhm.
It's the like it's the whole universe is like giving you the sign and signal, like maybe you should give it a try, so I
100%.
that's the thing I took. And like you sound like you kind of went through the same path, and you like
Yeah.
didn't care because you knew that,
Yeah.
okay, this is why am I gonna be in this situation, and why am I seeing this, why it's happening to me,
Yeah.
maybe I should give it a try. So I did. I believe the same thing, even though I know like, oh my God, what's gonna happen. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I know I can do it. I will do it. Doesn't matter what, I'll figure it out. So I
Right.
did. So
Yeah.
I'm really glad, like, your story, I can really
Resonate.
relate a little bit. Yes.
For sure, for sure. A lot of people go through the same thing. So,
So, well, we kind of said that how did you manage time to run this business besides your full-time job? You kind of say that you do it from the passion stuff, but how actually, like, people who doesn't know how to manage even with the full-time job, like, it will really help them to, let's say, what day or what time do you manage, which moments you use. Maybe if you share that, a lot of people will get help from that.
yeah, I think would be really helpful because coming from, like I said, the only doubt to start was because of time management, and I really did not think like today I would like to share officially, let's just say the first time live, is that I have achieved the milestone in the business, fourth milestone. So
Yay, congratulations.
thank you. And actually, the milestone that I really did not think that it would take me, you know, this short time in my time comparison to reach there. I mean, there are a lot of people in this business who has like, come and like literally flown right away. There are some people for whom it takes time, right? So I'm
Mhm.
not comparing my, chapter 1 or chapter 5 to your chapter 10 or like somebody's chapter 1 that's coming in. So but for me, in my journey in this business platform, for me to be able to reach this fourth milestone today is a very huge deal for me. And the reason I'm going to tell you is about this exactly the time, right?
Yeah.
Remember how I said like I did not have time, and I that was my doubt. Would I manage time in order to do this business? And here I am today, reaching the fourth milestone. I would say I've joined this business around October 2024, so
Mhm.
like almost 1.5 year, let's just say. And again, I did not think that I would reach here this faster, but managing like how I my schedule is literally I wake up as early as I can, so still goes by alarm, by the way. So like I wake up, I have my own like no routine that I give to myself, 1 hour of savers. I'm practicing the Miracle Morning book right now. I have been trying different, the test theory, right? So whatever works for you kind of theory. So right now, in the current stage right now, I am practicing the savers, which is silence, SAVERS, silence. A is for affirmation, V is for visualization or the vision board, the E is for exercise, R is for reading, and S is for scribbling or writing, like whatever you're grateful about, thankful for your life and stuff. So as I'm practicing that, it's been like really good for my mind, for my personal, kind of keep me grounded to be disciplined. Because as we find, like you and I, like anybody in the world, like we, it's kind of easy to be motivated for a couple days that like hit that gym and everything, but like the minute like after a week or so, we, because we don't have that consistency and discipline, we just fall down, right? So I'm just trying to keep up that habit and schedule. But I start my work like I do like 6 to 2, and between that time I'm very fortunate and very grateful for the my hubby, my parents that we have, and I have a very great support system at my home. My hubby wakes up, he does the morning everything for kids. I don't do anything because I'm working my 9 to 5 job. I am there full time, and while he is taking care of kids, once like he drops them to school and stuff, and then I like he starts his work. So after 2, my being mom starts, so I go pick them up, I do the rest, the remaining part, everything that goes around the kids and everything, taking them wherever, whatever, all that things, right? But my business actually only starts after they literally go to bed. So it's really important for me in my life, in order for me to be able to manage that time, is when they go follow the routine and schedule. And don't get me wrong, I'm not any perfect parent. There are still sometimes like yelling, sometimes like the chaos,
Frustration
sometimes
is
like
there.
Yeah,
You don't
the
know them.
messy toys,
Yes.
like I can barely walk past, like I'm in basement right now. This is my like no office plus like business every area. For me, I will have to tippy toe and like, go around, right? But guess what? I was perfect at that before I started the business.
Mhm.
Before I was running a regular normal, so I thought life.
Mhm.
I had a perfect home, perfect like no toys, no messing around. After kids goes to bed, I tidy up the toys so I don't tell them anything. Like those were my times that I used to do all that, right? But now I'm prioritizing. So like you said, like everybody has that 24 hours in a day, billionaires to like us, like 9 to 5 workers, everybody has the same time. But how do you manage that time? How you prioritize that time is what matters. Like I have to cut corners somewhere. I
Yeah.
have to let go of the need of having my home like really tidied up and
Yeah.
stuff. But you know what it's helping as well is that before, let's just say I used to do all that for them, right? Now kids are being more disciplined, as in like no, okay, so they now know that just like in school how they have to tidy up their own stuff, put everything away by themselves,
Do
so
it.
they're learning that too. So by me leaving that, it's helping them to grow in their own skill set, and they're being independent in that way. So I'm kind of grateful at the same time, because as I left it, they start picking up for themselves,
They're
right?
learning.
We
They're
try
learning.
everything, we try to be perfect parents, we try to be perfect like the wife, daughter, everything for everybody. But sometimes, for your own sake, I think it's better to let it go. And I think this is what my this our business platform has taught me, changing the mindset, being positive, and just keep it moving forward, and being able to surpass that mess and everything, because you know what, they started doing it, so it actually is helping me in like very different ways. So that's how I'm like doing that full time now, and then I'm here doing the business as well at the same time.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. It's like sometimes we have too much time and then we just do things that we shouldn't be doing. Like you
Mhm.
would probably sit there and hand feed your child instead of letting them eat because you do have time. Now that you can just focus on your business, you can do something and they will actually learn. So it's there, good thing and bad thing also. And also we wanted to do this business because we also want to spend more time with them, right? So it's a balance basically.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't feel like, really, to be honest, I really don't feel like I'm doing any business, because now my daughter, who is my business partner, so, she likes to
My
make content. She's at that age. She's just like 7. She's turning 8 soon this year. And she wants to
little
be
one
like,
does that
hey,
thing.
I'm on TikTok and this and that, right? She wants to be there, and she wants to do something as well now that,
Well,
although I'm like digital free for kids, but like guess what, my business is digital, so I can't really tell them not to be on
and
the thing. But like sometimes once in a while they get phone to make their own like videos. They feel good about it. And the stories that I'm putting out there, the messages that I'm putting out there in my page, if you see, it's all like like literally day-to-day content. Like I'm showing my messy home, I'm showing the way, however I'm showing up. I don't feel bad. And the great
you're
thing was that when I did have that the coaching call, amazing thing is like one of the coach, when she actually came in like messy buns, and
amazing.
she started like giving me the strategy call, right? And I was like, guess what, if I'm this 9 to 5 professional, if I look at it that way, I would have been like, how did she just come? She's like business person, and like, why is she coming that way? That's what I would have been, right? But guess
Exactly.
what, I became a mom at that time. I needed a business that I could run the way I wanted.
Could be yourself. That's the whole
Exactly. And
point.
when she
You want
showed
to
up
be
like
yourself.
that, I felt so great. I felt like before even starting the business, I felt like I was at home. I felt like I found something that I could just be me, how I wanted to be. Today, don't get me wrong, I'm dressed up because I just came back from work, right? Otherwise, you would see me in any kind of clothing, like buns or whichever way. I don't like, do makeup, or I can just be me. And
Yeah.
that's why I don't feel like I'm doing any business. It feels like regular day to day. But guess what? I'm still earning at the same time, like doing regular stuff, posting content, just talking about like
We
promoting
don't
our
have
business
to look
platform, and I'm
fancy to
earning.
make money. We don't have to look fancy to make money, basically.
Exactly, exactly.
All right. What changed in your life ever since you started this business?
Perspective, mindset, everything. Actually, I feel like in the personal level, if I were to talk about it, I have, yes, worked in the corporate world for past 17 years, but the presentations and everything that I have done, the quality versus, nobody really teaches you how to do what to do.
Mhm.
Even to talk in front of like those meeting board people, like, I'm just comparing versus corporate, like versus here. It never felt like homely and like I'm presenting good. It always felt the need of like, proving yourself all the time. You're in constant mode of like, if I don't do this properly, then I don't get promoted to like next career path and stuff. It's always about proving, but over here, since I started, it's just been a year, and the way even I talk right now is so different from if you go watch my video from day one. I have changed like so much. I present in our team trainings and stuff, right? I don't feel that the need to prove anybody. I genuinely feel like I am helping somebody, and I actually am helping. We are sharing our knowledge. That's the whole this business platform is about.
Yeah.
What like you share with me, what I know I share with you. There's no hiding, there's no like, it's not like any other platform, where you are, uh, it's a like rival, like just telling, don't not share their like secrets so that they don't go further. But over here, more you share with me, like more we grow together. That's the whole thing. That's why it's such amazing platform. So that's what it has changed, like my personal mindset,
Mhm.
my personal growth, the way I was before, 1 year before, and now today, the confidence that I carry within myself, the maturity. Let's not talk about the maturity. We are blessed with parents in our home, so like when you have parents in your household, you never feel that you're grown up.
You're
Yes,
grown.
yes, we pay mortgage, we pay all the bills, we do all the decision makings and stuff. But when you have parents, you because you have that blessing in your head all the time, right? You never feel that you're grown up because you always have somebody to look up to if anything happens, if you screw up something, right? But in here, once I joined this platform, I don't know what changed. It's like I started being matured in a very different way. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm still childish, I'm still bubbly, like whatever you call it, right? I'm still that, but I feel I've become mature in very different in a professional way that my corporate world could not do to me. I still
Mhm.
love that job, like I enjoy all that, but it has totally been a game changer for me from the mindset to personal level, everything actually.
It's amazing. Amazing. Yeah, the change that can give you in this business is just unless you're in it, you won't feel it.
Correct. Very true.
Yeah, it's amazing change that um your whole perspective changes, your mindset changes, your lifestyle changes slowly,
Mhm.
and you feel the change. That's the
Yeah.
amazing thing. You feel the change slowly, and the feeling of you doing something and it's actually growing. It's like watching your child grow.
Yep.
It's an amazing feeling.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're almost towards the end, and whoever is watching, thank you so much. We have the last thing I just want to ask you for someone watching live right now, or who's feeling stuck or unsure. What's an honest piece of advice you would give them?
Honestly, if you're feeling that kind of feeling that you don't know what's happening and what you want to change in your life, maybe this is the one. If you're seeing this video right now, maybe this is knocking you. Like I said, when I started, right, I felt like my life was perfect. I went by the checklist of everything that needed to be done, and I did. And out of nowhere, all this feeling coming, and now here I am today, right? I made that decision. It Had I not made that decision, I would still probably be stuck somewhere thinking, what do I do? What do I do? Right. But I made a change. So don't, if you feel that stuck, or sometimes it's good to shake your boat. We are human being. We are here on this earth to help, to do everything for us as well, not just to be here, pay our bills, and just die. I'm sorry, like, this is not like our. We are the only kind in this planet where we are the one who are paying taxes, and you
To
know
be alive.
yeah, like literally that's what we are doing. Like animals, nobody has to do anything, right? But we are like, day to day, living for day to day. And look at this era right now, like even in our workplace now, they have introduced AI, right? So a lot of people are not certain about their jobs anymore because it can just be taken tomorrow. And you've seen like Amazon, like so many big companies already laying off so many people.
Yeah,
It's
they cut
happening, right?
off
So
over like 30 people, 30,000 people, huh?
yeah, so you need to see that extra set of income somehow, right? And how is it only possible is not by joining some like another company. You already don't have time, you're already giving away 40 hours a day, I mean like a week. So how are you going to take out that extra time? And you're coming to that empty home, just paying mortgage, just paying bills. And where is your life leading to? But this is the platform, like honest piece of advice coming from like mother of three who are all under seven, by the way. And coming from that, like full-time working, I this business platform fits in your lifestyle. It's not the other way around. It's not like I have to go out and do another job, right? It's as I walk, it's on my phone. So I'm literally working from my phone anytime, and which we do every single day anyways, right? So shake yourself a bit. If you're feeling that you're comfortable, maybe you should not be. You should start thinking, if you're seeing this video, then it's time for a change.
Yeah. Yep, it is. Because, like I said, life is unsure. You just
Mhm.
don't know what's going to come. It's always, good to have a prepared life where your plan B, where you can actually you don't have to start all over again. You can just shift your full time to your part time thing,
Yeah.
and
Like
like
I'm
everyone.
doing full time and as a side hustle, right? So whatever you feel like, there are our business partners who are in very earning really high income, and yet they are still working full time and still doing the job, like the business as well, right? So it's your choice how you want to do it. It's just that you just need to take that first step in order to figure out your next step, what you would want to do. I'm working full time and I'm running this as a side hustle. Maybe someday this will be my full time, I replace my whole income, or maybe I'll keep both, and like I'm really enjoying life like different way. Like there are so many maybes, but until you start with that one first, like how would you know what's your next future holds?
Yeah. And the great part is like we have actually really great promotion going on now. Like people can again start earning from the very beginning, four figures, and actually hit some milestone where they will be very advanced in the business, where they can soon be five-figure earners. It just advance you to that. So we have few promotion going on, people who are actually waiting and thinking about it. Instead of wasting time, reach out to any of the mentor that you like and actually inquire about it and change your life. This is the time.
Yeah,
And we always have every Tuesday, like tonight they had it. The live webinar goes
it's
on
going on right now.
yeah, every Tuesday at 8 o'clock and every Thursday at 8 o'clock Toronto time and New York time. If you guys are interested, go sign up with any of our website, and then you can go for the live webinar, book for live webinar, and then see how this whole thing works. Okay. And thank you for joining us. And thank you, whoever gonna watch us later on. I'll see you in my next live. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.